Good evening, everyone. We are 1 week after Napa. And those of you that I saw in Napa, miss you guys already. We had an absolute blast. Those of you that didn't make it to Napa, start planning for next year now. Get to Grand Cru, make that your priority, make that a goal. Start goal setting right now, okay? Get to Napa next year. Don't miss out on this. We had a great time. We tasted amazing wines. The new wine, the Deanna Young. Niall, do you have a bottle nearby?
I do. 1 second.
Let's show that label off. For those of you that don't know, Deanna Young was the label winner, and it is a Malbec. And it is, go ahead and talk, Niall, in case some people have you on speaker view.
It's a 2021 California Malbec. It doesn't have a lot of tannins. It's not real strong. It's almost sweet, and it's absolutely delicious. In that label, look at the little Gucci girl with her Louis Vuitton bag on the label.
I know. It's perfectly suited. I mean, well deserved. Well deserved. And then we had our top 20 were recognized. Number 1 was Jacqueline Bellavia Duhan. Number 2 was Donna. Number 3 was Deanna. Number 4 was my brother Niall there. Number 5 was Kathleen. I was number 6. Linda's number 7. Shane Belcito is number 8. I'm doing pretty good for a whole week, and I don't have it written down, you guys. Number 9. Who was number 9?
I can pull up the list because you're doing better than my memory.
I know number 10 was Chrissy.
And I know who number 20 was.
I know 20. I know number 15. I took his picture of number 15. I know number 13. She's down there grinning ear to ear. There she goes. Yeah, Dina.
Yeah, so number 9 was Nell Galinsky.
Yes.
That's it.
And then Chrissy Barbeau, Tony Thomas at number 11, Mike Jovan, number 12, Dina Harding, number 13, Laura Armstrong, number 14, Sean Flaming, number 15, Melissa Gable, number 16, Sherry Lacey Hayes at 17, Tom DiBartolo, number 18, Francis Bibbs, number 19, Andy Perryman, number 20, and I'll let you guys know that from 20 to about 28, the point separating between there was within, like, we do the values, but it's like it was with 250 from 20 to 28, so close. So it's awesome seeing the work, but we have a lot of new names that are piling in there. And the way we do our top 20 guys isn't those who have been here the longest, it's new business year to year. And here, I'll show you this. Let's see. I'll put it in the chat so you guys can see it. So you can, a lot of you guys, there we go. I think that listed right there.
Awesome.
So you can see the top 20, and it's you guys will see, like, that's the leadership that's here. You'll notice they're the people that are showing up all the time and working and growing. And you guys are all part of those teams that are there. And it's awesome that you see that, but also we have students that are outperforming them this year already. And that's what this is about, is everybody can grow and you can spread your wings and fly. So on that note, I'll just cut in on here, Stacy, on the development. This is an amazing opportunity. We get to share incredible wines with the world. And every time I get to tell the story, so I've been meeting with some other partners of ours. By the way, there's always new things in the horizon, right? We're creating new things, and this opportunity is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And while all roads lead to wine, there are some great roads that tie into wine that we get to represent on the marketing side. And there's a vision, like anything that Tanny and I are part of, there's a bigger vision to Wine Ambassador, and you guys are all going to be part of it on the opportunity. I'm not talking about it today though. Just letting you guys know there's big things coming. And the longer you guys stick around, the more you get to know Tanny and I and what we do, there's always bigger things being added. Wine Ambassador represents a distribution model for finer things. And it also opens up an amazing distribution model for us as we build this into the future. And, and that's why we've gone in so big with you guys as partners. So we talk about the opportunity. We get to share true fine wines that are made the right way, not throwing additives and literally poisons into the wine. They call it wine, but really it's a wine punch made in months. Our wine takes years to make. And you'll see pictures of us right next to our barrels, next to the vats that are holding them, and we watch the process. We taste our wines, every few months. We have to do it, right? It's forced upon us to go out there and try these delicious elixirs as they're being perfected and then ready to be bottled and delivered to you. And it's something that we set up as a passion business. There's 85% of the wines produced in the US alone, and this is similar across the world, are literally owned, controlled, and manufactured by big conglomerates. They buy up the small boutique wineries that have a great name. They've been making wine the right way for years. They buy them up and they keep the name, but then they put it into their process of creating wine punch and just abuse the name going forward as a family ran thing. And we are dead set that this business isn't for sale. We're going to be creating great wine, and we're going to teach the world what real wine's about, and that's our mission. And deliver it to them at an amazing price. Because of how logistics have changed, how we can ship right to your door, we're able to eliminate all the middlemen in between so that we can offer a wine that would retail for $120 a bottle, and we can give it to our members at $25 a bottle, and have a great compensation model for the marketing that's done by our partners, which is direct to consumer with you guys, where we're not selling wine, we're selling access to the wine. We're selling wine of the month memberships. And with that being said, I'm going to show you the compensation model and show you guys how we get paid. And I'm just going to tell you this, the person that brought you here, you owe them a huge, huge thank you, and just have an attitude of gratitude because they get to give you blessings and pay it forward to you. See, Tanny and I fund your marketing if you'll accept it. The person that brought you here knows exactly what we're talking about. We fund your marketing and give you the training and tools and resources to utilize that marketing to grow your Wine of the Month business with us. And that's from Tanny and I, from our family to you. You're our family, you're our partners. That's not from Wine Ambassador to you. Wine Ambassador is our company that is producing the wine, that's shipping it direct to the door. But on the marketing side, Tanny and I are your partners, and we're funding your marketing. So take advantage of it to thousands and thousands of dollars a month for you and your business. And also, every ambassador you share this with, we're going to help them as well. This is a big thing. Tanny and I have been very blessed. We own several marketing companies, and this is what we've been doing for decades. We get to share our resources with you, take advantage of it, and I'm going to walk you through the compensation structure that's next. I'm going to share my screen here. We're going to go to wineambassadorcompplan.com. Very simple plan too. Well designed and pays out lucratively. And I think you should know this, that the ownership doesn't get paid a salary. We don't have salaried owners. We literally make money the same way you do. Tanny and I are in the field working with you, and we put the company resources to work with you as well at the Grand Cru level. So I'm going to walk through the ways to get started. We have the simple way, which is become a customer. For $100, you're going to get 4 incredible bottles every month. And the business model we have is really, really simple. You're going to get 4 incredible bottles every month. And if you like them, you need to order a custom case to get more. And you need to order as soon as possible because they run out. When they're gone, they're gone. That batch is done. We're not going to have the next vintage until the next year. So like, for instance, we had our wine winners last year. We had the Niall Eddy Pinot Noir and the Donna Walker Cabernet Sauvignon. They're gone. They're gone, and not until the next vintage will they be available again. And their next vintages are on their way. When they're ready to be bottled, they'll be bottled and released. And that's what our wine label winners get is, they're part of the legacy going forward. Now, If you like the wines, you buy a custom case, and that's the model. So everybody gets 4 amazing bottles, and if they like them, they order a custom case and get what they want that's in supply. Now we have estate members, and this is our ambassador level. We have estate, reserve, and Grand Cru, all of which have access to the full compensation plan. The difference is what you receive and also your discount on additional cases of wine. So when you buy a custom case, you get a better price based on your membership level as an ambassador. And our Grand Cru pricing is the lowest pricing offered at all ever. And that's what we give our customers on their smart ships. Now, if they order a custom case, they're going to pay our member price of $360 a case, which is still an amazing value for our wines. Now, estate members, they come in at $300, get a case of wine, they get full access to the compensation structure, they get 10% discount on their custom cases. The reserve member comes in at $600, or they can upgrade from estate to reserve, pay the difference, get the difference. So if they come in at reserve at $600, they get 2 cases of our wine. If they upgrade for $300, they get an additional case because they already got a case as an estate. And we make it that easy because some people are like, well, I'll get a case of wine, and then they go through that case. It's amazing. It's less expensive to upgrade to be a reserve member than to order a case because you get Grand Cru pricing on the whole process. We don't charge more for you to get access as an ambassador. We want you to have our wines. In fact, we want you to get our wines for free. I'm going to get there in a second. So the reserve members get 15% discount off additional cases of wine, including custom cases. And then the Grand Cru member, that's $1,200, and that comes with 2 cases of wine. So basically, they were reserved for $600. And then the Grand Cru includes a 6-bottle Grand Cru selection. These are the next level wines. So we have our amazing wines that are like the 120 value in a retail marketplace that we're getting. That's our standard wines. But then we have that next level wine. We call them Grand Crus. And our Grand Cru wines would range anywhere from a $350 retail value on up to $700 retail value. And our current Grand Cru is worth over $2,800, and you get it for $600. Basically $100 a bottle at that member pricing as a Grand Cru. And as a Grand Cru, you get 20% off additional cases of wine, which is our lowest price possible in the system. Grand Crus also get a founder's card, or we call it the wine lovers, or what is it, wine snob card. It's black, has a name on it, gives you access to our special events. And starting next year, our harvest event, which we have in Napa, it won't just be a Monday, it'll be a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, and Grand Crus get special access to things. And then the Grand Cru event, which is Monday, is only for Grand Crus. So we're going to cover more information about that as we get closer, but Grand Crus get a lot of like perks with that, but they also get our marketing perks. So we control our brands. They're our brands. And for instance, you can go to morethanmuse.com or Rickard.com or AntonyWines.com. You'll see our brands, and they're marketed on a global scale, and a lot of SEO attention and work by professional marketing. When the people sign up from them as a customer or as an ambassador, they are given in rotation to active Grand Cru members. And we do it to Grand Cru members because people coming in are going to be wanting to know both our types of wines, our premium wines and our Grand Cru level wines. And if you're a Grand Cru member, you've gotten at least 6 bottles of the Grand Cru. You've received that many, and hopefully you have a good taste understanding of those so you can speak to it. And that's why we do that with our Grand Cru members, because we know that you can at least represent us as an ambassador knowing our product. We have a third way, which is if you're in a non-ship state or a non-ship country, anybody in the world can work with us and help market. We just can't ship wine everywhere in the world yet. So if it's in a place where we can't ship wine, we have a way for you to be part of it. You basically join into our marketing program, talk with the person that brought you here, and they'll explain that. We have lots of members in that level from different countries that we're not into yet, but they're marketing. You guys brought up Deanna Young as our wine label winner this year. She lives in Canada. For a long part of our time, she couldn't even get our wine, but she knew it was good. She came to events, but she got to market it and build a business to where she was the top producer of the year to get the wine label. And she comes from a non-ship state when she first started with us. Now we are shipping to Canada. That's been a amazing feat for us. And we're opening up other countries as we are working on them now. And that's just why we allow anybody outside of those countries where we're shipping to start marketing. We have 5 ways to get paid. First is free wine. This is for our customers and our ambassadors alike, and we want you to get free wine. In fact, we expect you as an ambassador to get free wine, and we make it very simple. Your first 3 referred customers into your Wine of the Month Club business, which is I the Wine Ambassador, are worth $1,200 a year to you. It's amazing the value we give them. And the reason is we want you to have free wine. So when you refer one customer and they order every month, after 3 cumulative orders, you get a credit for $99.95 towards your wine, your monthly wine. If you have 2 that are ordering every month, you're going to get credit 2 out of 3 months. If you have 3 or more, you're going to get credit every month, because every month you get at least 3 orders from customers. You get a wine credit for $99.95. After that, we have what's called the Ambassador Customer Acquisition Bonus. It's a long name, but it basically states every new customer after your 3rd, you're going to get a $20 upfront bonus. And each month they order, you're going to get $10 a month after the first month. So that's for your customers, but also your ambassadors are also customers. And while you get paid on them as a wine starter kit, you also get paid when they order their wine every month that are direct to you, $10. Now, we have some of our members that have 100, 200, 300 even of those customers. That's that's $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 a month just in that compensation model. Then we have our wine starter kits. That's what I just showed you before. And you come in as a estate, reserve, or Grand Cru. Now, this is where we dive in with you as a customer, and we know customer acquisition is real. We are spending a lot of money to create the wine. It's fine wines, and we're paying out half of this as a commission to you, because we are going in with you and investing with you to help grow the ambassador base. Wine doesn't sell itself, and people need to understand why our wine's better than those store-bought wines, and there's an education process to that, and we want it done properly. So we want to make sure you're paid properly for your time. And so every new estate member is $150 to you. Every new reserve is $300. Every Grand Cru is $600. And if they upgrade, start an estate, and they upgrade, and then they upgrade, when they pay the difference, you receive the difference. And so every new ambassador is worth $600 in just this form of payment and the membership kits to you. And we literally lose money investing with you to bring them in, because we know when someone comes in as an ambassador, they stick around for several months, a minimum. And we also know that when they become a customer, when people become customers, they stick around. So there's an acquisition cost, and it's worth investing to get them in, because when they try our true wines and they see how great they are compared to what they get in the store, it's hard to go back to those store wines. Your body knows the difference now. And we just got to get people to do that. So we invest with you on the wine starter kits. They're getting our same amazing wines. We're just paying a huge chunk to you to bring them in, and we're investing with the process. Now, and that should tell you something. There's 3 types of wine clubs that are out there. There's the initial ones, which is the winery that itself has a registration of customers that get the releases of the wines, whether it's quarterly, yearly, semi-annually, or whatever it is. Very few of those do a monthly release. Then there is the wine clubs that popped up at the same time ours did, or similar. They do basically a great discount wine, or get rid of the wines that are overrun, not selling anywhere. And they basically discount the wines and put them out there. And that's why they offer these incredible values of pay shipping only and get a case of wine. You may never want to order it again, but hey, we're going to move some wine. That's what we compete with. No one does it our way. Our way is we hire basically the best winemakers in Napa and Sonoma Valley, arguably one of the best places to make wine in the world. And they are commissioned. We consider it liquid art. They are commissioned to create the wines for us. We buy up the entire batch they're making. They get paid very well, and we market it. Great relationship. And so we're delivering the best wines because we created the best wines that way. And we have them being made year after year, 5 years in the future already, so that we're releasing new vintages all the time. And no one else does it that way. You know, we did something that took a lot of upfront monetary investment. We are debt free. We don't owe money to everybody. Tanya and I were able to fund the whole production for the years to come. And we don't even have a credit card bill as a company. We built this to last. We built this to be strong. And we carry the distribution through our other channels of marketing and our support systems that we have. We're all working smarter in today's technology and logistics. So that's what we can take forward. And I want you guys to understand that. And because of that, the binary plan that I'm going to talk about, that's our retirement. That's our long-term residual income. So binary stands for 2. Binary, 2 lines, left and right. The person that's getting you involved with you today, they're going to enroll you on either the right team or the left team. Whatever team it is, it doesn't matter. That's the team they're building with you. Let's say it's the left team. They're going to help you build that left team, and that's shared. Anything from this point forward, once you're enrolled, it counts toward anything underneath you counts towards your left team. It's shared growth. And you get volume credit all the way to the floor forever. Every time anything comes in, then we give you access to our marketing, teach you how to market and build, and you start building your right team. You're building 2 teams. And what happens is every Wednesday night, we call it Wine Wednesday for a reason. Wine Wednesday at midnight Eastern, the computer takes a snapshot of the volume you have on your left team, the volume on your right team, and based on your rank qualification, you get upwards of 22% of that volume paid the following Friday, along with your wine starter kit, fast cash money, or whatever you want to call that, our enrollment money, and your check match bonuses, and your customer acquisition bonuses. The check match is based on your personal ambassadors and helping them grow their binary check. Some of our awesome leaders here make more money on the check match than they do on their own binary because they're building things right. They're helping support their team's growth, and that's what the check match is for. And it's really simple on the way we do rank achievement. In order to keep your quality or keep your volume and keep your commissions, you have to have a minimum 50 BV or more. And if you got 4 bottles coming a month, that's 50 BV. Some get 6, some get 12, but the minimum is 50 BV or greater. And based on your rank, you get paid. Now, your rank is based on how many personal ambassadors you brought in, 1 to 10. You can always bring in more. We want you to get your wine for free. So you need 3 customers. We want you to get your wine for free each month. That makes this even more of a fun opportunity. And the volume required is based on your group volume in your organization. There's an asterisk on here because upwards of 70% can come from one team or one leg, left or right. The other has to have at least 30% or more of the qualifying volume needed to then give you the rank based on the other items there. And that creates the binary pay and the check match. It's that simple. So basically, grow your volume, grow your teams, grow the left, grow the right. The more people you bring in and get involved as customers, the more ambassadors you bring in and help them grow their business, the more you make. That being said, glad to have everybody here. Welcome to our family. We are so proud to be taking wine around the world. Wine isn't going anywhere. We made it so solid. It's not going anywhere but up, and we get to grow it together. I'm glad to have you guys all on here. See you guys next Monday for this presentation that we do, so you can bring friends, guests, new prospects so they can hear from us directly. It's something that we really like to do. We also have a Wine and Dine Wednesday, which is on the wineanddineshow.com, or the same link you came here. It's a half hour earlier, so 5:30 Pacific, 6:30 Mountain, 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern. And that's our fun night. Pull up a chair to the Zoom, bring your dinner, have a glass of wine if you haven't yet. If not, wait till it gets there and at it. But join us for dinner, watch us cook and pair food and wine, and just celebrate time together. That's Wednesday night. And then Saturday at 9 o'clock Pacific, 10 Mountain, 11 Central, and 12 noon, same links. We do a training for an hour on how to build your business and how to different aspects of wine. Wine is such a relative, relatable, relevant topic. We cannot teach on it enough. There's so many different areas to grow and build it, and we've been proving it out for over 6 years, and we share that on the Saturdays. God bless. See you guys in the trainings. Get involved, get going, and take advantage of the marketing that Tanny and I are funding for you. It's how you can turn this from a hobby to part-time to full-time to career, lifestyle changing incomes. We have 6-figure earners here. They're going to become millionaires just by growing this. Wine is a big industry, and we're all here to share in it, and we're doing it a different way. We are disruptors, and we're going to take the world by storm, just one wine lover at a time. God bless. See you guys soon.